And viewers, the ASI report has finally come out in the Gyanvapi case, and it's a big shot in the arm for the mandir side, which has been chanting Baba Mil Gaye since long. As per the ASI report, the mandir existed long before the Gyanvapi mosque. Sculptures of Shivling, Ganesh, Hanuman have been found from the complex. However, we are seeing an ecosystem that's not ready to accept the findings of the report. Owaisi's called the ASI report a conjecture. He said that this report is a mockery of scientific research and termed ASI the handmaiden of Hindutva. Other critics also joined in the chorus of Owaisi and termed ASI a BJP body. Listen in.
सर्वे है, सर्वे आया है, अब ये कोर्ट में केस आएगा, ये तो अदालत ने जो फैसला करें उसमें हम क्या कह सकते हैं।
हिंदू पक्ष इसको सर एक बड़ी जीत बता रहा है अपनी।
ना कोई जीत है इसमें, ना किसी की हार है। आजकल तो सब कुछ मुमकिन है।
देखिए, चुनाव आ रहे हैं, बीजेपी के पास कोई और मुद्दे तो बचे नहीं है, तो बीजेपी, विश्व हिंदू परिषद, आरएसएस पूरी तरह से मिलके पोलराइजेशन करना चाहते हैं, मेजोरिटोरियल अपीसमेंट पॉलिटिक्स करना चाहते हैं, और अब वो लेके आ गए ज्ञानवापी का मुद्दा। अरे भाई, जब पूरा देश को लोग 1992 के एरा में लेके जाना चाहते हैं, जब प्लेसेस ऑफ वर्शिप एक्ट 1991 का कायदा बना हुआ है, जिसमें साफ तौर से कहा गया है कि जो भी मॉन्यूमेंट्स, जो भी रिलीजियस स्ट्रक्चर जो 15 अगस्त 1947 के पहला है, उसका आप नेचर और कैरेक्टर चेंज नहीं कर सकते।
And MIF with Owaisi as well as companies remark the mandir side has dismissed his comments, claiming that Owaisi doesn't know anything. The BJP also has hit out at those who are questioning the ASI's findings.
See, Mr. Owaisi has not participated in this survey. Mr. Owaisi may be a barrister, but he is not even an attorney in this case. He has not participated in any legal proceedings. He can make this statement as a politician, but I think it's not a sound legal statement, because the legal facts, the complete legal facts, he is not aware of the complete legal facts of this case.
ये मुगल लुटेरों के कारण ये दुर्दशा हुई, हमारे मंदिरों को तोड़ा गया। भारत के अंदर कांग्रेस पार्टी के साथ साथ जो तथाकथित सूडो सेकुलरवाद हैं, इन लोगों ने तुष्टीकरण के कारण भारत के सनातनियों के साथ भेदभाव में अग्रणी भूमिका निभाया। और आज मैं कह रहा हूं कि अयोध्या का राम मंदिर बन गया। नरेंद्र मोदी जी को मैं धन्यवाद देता हूं।
All right, let's take this across to our guest. Joining us with us is Tushar Gupta, political analyst, Kailash Adhikari, MD of Governance Now is with us. We also have Vinod Singh, leader of the Congress party. Shahid Ali, advocate, is with us. And let me start first and foremost with Shahid Ali. Shahid Ali, you must have heard a short while earlier what was stated by the petitioner Vishnu Jain, and he very clearly says, the petitioner's lawyer rather, he says that this is conclusive proof and this has been prepared by the ASI. This will make our case stronger. Your response, Shahid Ali?
That is just a report, nothing else. The report has to be tested before the Honorable Court. Evidences have to be placed before the Honorable Court. There is a complete mechanism, complete procedure in the CPC provided. Objections have to be filed. And this has to be seen whether the report really contains anything which is based on truth, or really the same is just based on conjecture and surmises, as Mr. Owaisi has said. So, at this stage, first of all, kindly see the people, those who have violated the court order. The report was not to be published, but they published it. Babri Masjid was not to be demolished. The affidavit to that effect was filed with the Honorable Supreme Court, but they violated that order. Now, we have been believing, or the media is believing or propagating the ideas and the statement of those people, those who don't have respect for the Honorable Court's orders. Once the Babri Masjid
No. I take very strong objection, Mr. Shahid Ali, to your conjectures as far as the media is concerned. Let me make it very clear that this is an ASI report. It's not the first ASI report that's been reported on by the media.
Report,
if nobody's second guessing what will happen by the court or what the courts will decide, but this is part of the process. This is an important stage. You can disagree with it. You're welcome to come here, and you're the first person who's airing his views, by the way, on this debate. But the point is that this is a matter before the court. This is what the ASI said is all that the media is doing. It's his duty to report, by the way. But let me bring in fact, Kailash Adhikari. Kailash Adhikari, there are various provisions of law. This report need not be taken as conclusive proof by the courts. And of course, the Places of Worship Act also is another argument coming in from the masjid side. I want you to respond to all three of those points.
You know, Madhav, firstly, what your broadcast pointed out, the views given by Union Minister Vinod Singh Ji, I completely second that. That during the Mughal rule in India, how certain Hindu temples and certain monuments of value were destroyed. And the Archaeological Survey of India has carried out a survey following July 21 Honorable Court order. And only after that have they concluded and given their report in a sealed manner, which has come out in the open today, and where in their conclusion, and Archaeological Survey of India is a body. I mean, let's not undermine the authority of that body and the research and the findings. I mean, a lot of scientists and other people brain-minded people are behind that organization. And they have come out with a report that there is evidence based on science and research, that there is evidence which suggests that the mosque was built over a Hindu structure. Now, how does that play out in the court of law? That we all have to decide. But one thing is there, you know, which the opposition has always erred here, and people who are supporting the opposition views, they do that, Madhav, is that favoring Babar over Ram has never helped them, and they can see this.
Okay. Okay, I want Vinod Singh to respond to that. Vinod Singh, ये बार-बार ये आरोप लगाया जा रहा है कि जो विपक्षी दल है, उन्होंने कभी भी एक्नॉलेज नहीं किया कि वहां टेंपल था और करेक्टिव एक्शन लिया जाए. क्या जवाब देंगे?
देखिए माधव जी, बड़ी चिंताजनक बात है. कोर्ट में मामला विचाराधीन है. एएसआई का सर्वे कितना वैलिड है, नहीं वैलिड है, ये दूसरे पक्ष के मस्जिद कमेटी के लोग जानेंगे, समझेंगे. कोर्ट में अपने सहूलियत के हिसाब से साक्ष्य के आधार पर चैलेंज करेंगे. लेकिन देश के यूनियन मिनिस्टर एक चिंताजनक भाषण देते हैं और कहीं ना कहीं उत्तेजना, द्वेष फैलाने की भावना से काम करते हैं. तो ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी, बीजेपी की जो सरकार है, ये बताती है कि इसका ये कर्तव्य कैसा है, कंडक्ट कैसा है. इस प्रकार की बात जब ये किसी लोकलाज का, लीगल प्रोसीडिंग्स का कोई मर्यादा का ख्याल नहीं रखते हैं. ये लीगल सबने कहा, यहां पर भी जो साक्ष्यों के आधार पर कोर्ट में कानून के आलोक में फैसला होगा वो सब लोग स्वीकार करेंगे. लेकिन जैसा मैंने सुना मस्जिद कमेटी के वकील के द्वारा, उन्होंने कहा कि इसके पहले जो कमीशन, एडवोकेट कमीशन गठित हुआ था, सेम रिपोर्ट एज इट इज है, इसमें कुछ नया नहीं है और हम इसको खारिज करते हैं. हम इसका माकूल जवाब कोर्ट में देंगे. सवाल है जो भी होगा वो कोर्ट के आलोक में सबूतों के आधार पर तय होगा. लेकिन भारतीय जनता पार्टी की पूरी मशीनरी और जिम्मेदार संवैधानिक पदों पर बैठे हुए लोग केवल सनसनी फैला के, उत्तेजना फैला के अपनी राजनीति, गुमराह करने वाली राजनीति, भड़काने वाली राजनीति का फायदा ले.
Tushar Gupta, people at responsible positions are trying to spread some kind of panic. They're trying to influence individuals and the public. Please respond to Vinod Singh's concern.
You know, Madhav, in the darkness of a moonless night, even a 5-year-old can point out the structure that has been built upon a temple that is millenniums old. Nevertheless, the people there, the locals, have shown strong resolve across these centuries, the last 3 centuries rather, and they have not taken any action. Today, the ASI report is being made public. I don't know what the hysteria is all about. It's an 850-page document. It will be very detailed. People can do their own study, form their own opinions. I don't understand why the people have a problem with that. And the 2 panelists on your debate who are having a problem with the ASI report being made public, and they say that the court should follow procedure. My simple question to them is, if this goes into the courts, into the Supreme Court, let's say, will they be okay with the decision that comes out? Because the ASI report, as much as we've discussed it from the last night, is very, very conclusive. But Madhav, my simple point is, in the deep interest of the secularism we all have been cherishing since our independence and its Republic Day today, why can't the representatives of the Masjid organization or the other Muslim bodies come forward and help restoring the temple and thus create, undo a historic wrong? We keep talking about secularism, we keep talking about the Ganga Jamna Tehzeeb, but never we see it in practice. My question is, let's keep the court proceedings aside for a moment. Why can't, in the deep interest of secularism, the Muslim bodies come forward and say, just like our Hindus brothers and sisters who've gone through centuries and centuries of invasions. Let's restore the temple to the rightful place as the locals wanted, and the western wall, Madhav. That western wall of the structure
there is a view being expressed here.
Years old.
Yeah, there is a view being expressed here, Shahid Ali, by Tushar Gupta. There's others who've put out similar tweets on social media, etc., posts on social media rather, and they are saying that if in the case of the Ram temple, the question was the absence of evidence, in this particular case, in the abundance of evidence, should there be some kind of a voluntary agreement reached from the Muslim side, and that's what Tushar Gupta is also demanding. Your response to that, Shahid Ali?
This report is nothing but the propaganda report. And on the basis of this propaganda, many kind of theories are now put into this in the mind of all people.
No, but why are you calling it propaganda? They have given the detailed terms of how the scientific practices they have done, the evidences they have found, photographs. Why are you calling it propaganda? Is it not factually true? It's a simple question.
Because the Honorable Court strictly prohibited the publishing of the report, probably on account of this fact only, that propaganda will definitely be played out, and they have been playing the propaganda, nothing else. Because the report still has not been proved for the court, because the authenticity of the report has not been tested, because
But isn't it the court that allowed the copies to be given, sir?
The objections have to come. The objections have to come. Veracity of the report has to be
Kailash
seen.
Adhikari, would you like to respond to him? Because he is calling this propaganda. He is saying court has not tested it, but to the best of my knowledge, it is with the court's permission that it was given to the petitioners in the first place.
Absolutely. Madhav, in my opening remark only I said that last year on July 21st, the Honorable Court directed the Archaeological Survey of India, a body which is meant to carry out such study, and it is run by and it is handled by able-minded people doing scientific research, to carry out a scientific study whether there exists credible evidence that the mosque was built over a Hindu temple. And the same report, the conclusive report by the Archaeological Survey of India, has been submitted in a sealed envelope to the Honorable Court. I don't understand why my respected panelist is, obviously, G is calling it as a conjecture, and my respected panelist is just doubting the authenticity of the report, whereas the Honorable Court itself last year on July 21 pronounced an order through which the Archaeological Survey of India has carried out a research, that very same report was made not public by ASI. It was submitted in a sealed envelope to the Honorable Court, and now it has come out open in the public.
Kailash Adhikari, I'm going to interrupt for just a minute. We're going to take a very quick break. We're going to come back to this debate in just a few minutes. Stay tuned. All right, we're discussing the report that has been submitted by the ASI as far as the Gyanvapi case is concerned. And let me take this across to Vinod Singh. Vinod Singh, कई पॉलिटिकल बयान आए हैं, लेकिन इस तरह से जो बयान आ रहे हैं कि जहां तक इश्यूज हैं, बीजेपी के पास कोई इशू नहीं है या ये चुनावी रूप में लिया जा रहा है, ये कितना उचित है? क्योंकि ये एक लीगल प्रोसेस है और लीगल प्रोसेस के तहत एएसआई ने ये रिपोर्ट सबमिट किया है.
जी माधव जी, बिल्कुल नहीं होना चाहिए. दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है, लगातार 14 और 19 में सरकार बनाने के बाद कितनी शर्म की चिंता की बात है कि देशवासियों के पास तथ्यात्मक रूप से, तार्किक रूप से, प्रमाणिक रूप से देशवासियों का कितना विकास हुआ, उनके भविष्य के लिए ऐसी क्या योजनाएं दी, उनके रोजगार के क्षेत्र में, शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में, स्वास्थ्य के क्षेत्र में कितना बेहतर काम हुआ, इसका कोई प्रमाणिक तौर पर इनका डेटा नहीं है. ना होने की वजह से इस तरीके का धार्मिक एक उन्माद और माहौल बनाते हुए जो भी पक्ष होगा भविष्य में, ठीक है, वो ये पूरी तरीके से धार्मिक मसला है, कोर्ट
नहीं सर, वो सारे कंसर्न्स वैलिड है आपके, वो सारे मुद्दे वैलिड हैं, लेकिन क्या ये अलग मुद्दा नहीं है? इनको दोनों को जोड़ के क्यों देखा जा रहा है?
नहीं, इसमें भाजपा क्या पक्षकार है क्या? आप आज भाजपा का कोई साथी बैठा है तो मैं उससे क्लियर कट कहना चाहता हूं, भाजपा ये निर्धारित कर ले कि चुनाव के पास इनके पास केवल यही एक मुद्दा है, मंदिर मस्जिद, वो भी जो कोर्ट में
तुषार गुप्ता,
और इस पे सम्मान
तुषार गुप्ता, ओके, तुषार गुप्ता, ये पूरा राजनीतिक रूप से एक्सप्लॉइट किया जा रहा है मुद्दा. दैट इज अ क्लेम कमिंग फ्रॉम सर्टेन ऑपोजिशन लीडर्स इंक्लूडिंग विनोद सिंह. प्लीज रिस्पॉन्ड टू हिम. कमाल की बात है. 10 साल बीत गए, आज भी इनको लाभार्थियों के बारे में नहीं पता,
आज भी इनको वेलफेयर के बारे में नहीं पता, आवास, मुद्रा, जल जीवन, जन धन, क्या क्या पढ़ाएं अब इन्हें 10 साल बाद। ये तो वो हो गया कि विद्यार्थी 10वीं कक्षा में पहुंच गए और पहली से लेकर 9वीं का जो सिलेबस है वो पता ही नहीं है। बात ये है कि ये कोर्ट में एक प्रोसीडिंग चल रही है, एएसआई की रिपोर्ट पब्लिक है, आप स्टडी करिए। आपको स्टडी करने से कौन रोक रहा है? आप रिपोर्ट को डिसमिस क्यों कर रहे हैं? आप रिपोर्ट को पढ़िए, अपनी जांच भी करिए, पूरी साइंटिफिक एनालिसिस करिए, आप बिठाइए अपने एक्सपर्ट्स।
We'll have to leave it there. Completely out of time. Tushar Gupta, Vinod Singh, Kailash Adhikari, Shahid Ali. Unfortunately, when you raise questions on anyone's side, then there are motives attributed. In this case, even the media is being attributed with motives. But what we are doing is actually discussing the politics of a report of the ASI that has in fact come out on the basis of a court order. That's what's actually happening at the moment. We'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.